Myself Vaishnavi, Assistant Professor, IT Department from SNS College of Engineering. Now we are going to see about the UML diagrams, class diagrams. Class diagrams are the type of UML diagram used in the software engineering to visually represent the structure and the relationship of the classes within the system. In this diagram, classes are depicted as a boxes, each containing the three compartments for the class name, attributes, and the methods. Here is the example for the class diagram. Here we have animal. Below that animal we have the age as a defined as an integer, and the gender we define as a string. Below that we have the three subdivision as a duck, fish, and the zebra. And then classes. In object oriented programming, the class is the blueprint or the template for creating the object. Object are the instance of the classes, and each class defines a set of attributes and the methods that the object created from the class will be the process. And then UML notations. The class notations is a graphical representation used to depict the classes and their relationship in the object oriented modeling. Here we have first one as a car is we defined as a name, and below that we have the attributes, that is model, and then color here we have, and then last one will be the operation, that is start, stop. It comes under the operation method. Next one, class name. The name of the classes is typically written in the top compartment of the class box, and it is centered and bold. Attributes. Attributes are also known as the properties of fields, represent the data members of the classes. And then third one will be the methods. Methods are also known as the functions or the operations, represent the behavior or the functionality of the classes. They are listed in the third compartment of the class box and include the visibility, return type, parameters of the each method. Fourth one, visibility notations. The visibility notation indicate the access level of attribute and a method. Commonly visibility notation include for public, for private, for protected, and the package or the default visibility. And then relationship between the classes. Here we have some relationship for the class diagram. First one, here we have as a direct association, composition, like this we have. And then first one will be the association. The association represent the bi-directional relationship between the two classes. And then here we have example for the association relationship, library, and then books. Here we have the direct link. Second one will be the direct association. The direct association in a UML class diagram represent the relationship between the two classes, where the association has the direct indicating that one class is associated with the another in the specific way. Here we have the example for the association diagram. And then third one will be the aggregation. The aggregation is a specialized form of association, represent the whole part relationship. It denotes the stronger relationship where one class contains of other composed of the another classes. Here we have example for the aggregation relationship. And then fourth one will be the composition. Composition is a stronger form of aggregation, indicating the more significant ownership or dependency relationship. In composition, the part class cannot exist independently of the whole classes. Composition is represented by the filled diamond shaped on the side of the whole classes. Here we have example for the composition relationship. And then fifth one will be the generalization. The another name for generalization will be the inheritance. The inheritance represent is the relationship between the classes where one classes inherits the properties and behavior of the another classes. Here we have the example for generalization relationship. Sixth one will be the realization. The another name for realization will be interface implementation. The realization indicates that the class implements the features of an interface. It is often used in the cases where the class realizes that operation defined by the interfaces. Realization is depicted by the dashed line with an open arrowhead pointed from the implementing classes to interfaces. Next one will be the corporation classes, that is realization. Similarly, the corporation classes also implements the owner interfaces, offering the specific implementation for the acquire and dispose methods. For example, the corporation can acquire the ownership of a real estate properties or disposes the company vehicles. Seventh one, dependency relationship. The dependency exists between the two classes when one class relies on the another, but the relationship is not stronger on association or inheritance. Here we have the example for dependency relationship, and then eighth one will be the usage relationship. The usage dependency relationship in a UML class diagram indicates that one class utilizes or dependent on another classes to perform the certain task or access the certain functionalities. Here we have the example. Consider the scenario where the car class depends on the fuel tank class to manage the fuel consumption. And then next one, the car class may need to access the method or attributes for the fuel tank class to check the fuel level, refill the fuel, or monitor the fuel consumptions. And purposes of the class diagram. The main purposes of the class diagram is this is the only can appropriate the defective value aspects. And the benefits here we have the some 5 benefits. It is a visual tool for communicate among the team members and the stakeholders, bridging the gap between the technical and the non-technical audience. Last one, step 2, draw the class diagrams. Identify the classes, list the attributes and methods, identify the relationship, create the class boxes, add the attributes and method, draw the relationship, and then label the relationship, and finally review and refine the diagram. Thank you.